Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up tutorial. So I've got another project for you today featuring the Nuts and Bolts stamp set. I'm loving this stamp set, you guys. If you can't already tell, I am absolutely loving it. I don't know what it is about these little robots that have just drawn me in, but I'm loving it. I have got a fun color combination, another bright one for you with today's project. So I hope you're enjoying these projects featuring this stamp set. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and get my little robot stamped here on this piece of white cardstock. I'm going to stamp my robot in Stays On Jet Black ink because I am going to come in and color him in with my Stampin' Right markers. That's the other thing. This little robot set also has me using my Stampin' Right markers, which I haven't used in so long. So I'm really enjoying using this set, my markers. I'm just having a great time over here. Okay, got my little robot and precious, so cute. Okay, so for the sentiment, basic black, I'm going to stamp using Versamark ink because I want to heat emboss this HB2U, which is happy birthday to you. And I actually cannot see that. It's really hard to see well when I'm trying to stamp black cardstock on a black background. So just put some paper down. Okay, and I just want to stamp this. I'm gonna stamp it 2 times. So this Versamark is just a wet sticky ink and it stays wet so that you can add your embossing powder and heat emboss. And I've got my white embossing powder here. Just sprinkle that on. Try and flick off any that may be in places I don't want it to be. Okay, let's just pour this back into the pot. And I've got my Stampin' Up heat tool. I'm just gonna put this on 2 and heat set this. All right, got that all heat set, so I'm just gonna bring in my paper snips and I'm going to cut these down. There we go. So now I'm ready to color in my little robots. So on my original, I have the designer paper with the mango. This is the rainbow glimmer paper. So I have the glimmer paper with Mango Melody at the top and Magenta Madness at the bottom. And I colored my robot magenta and the heart mango. I'm going to do the opposite on this card. So I've got my magenta. Let me get my mango. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting this card together. So I've got a basic white thick card base. This is cut 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I've scored it at 4.25 inches. And I do have all of the measurements for today's project over on my coordinating blog post linked down below in the video description. All right, and then I have got basic black cardstock. This is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then my Rainbow Glimmer, this is cut 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And I'm just going to adhere this right on top of my basic black, and I'm going to make sure that I've got the Mango Melody at the bottom for this one. So I'm filming this video in the middle of the night, which is why I've got my jammies on. It's about 4 a.m. I actually, well, now it's almost time to get up, in a couple of hours, but I actually, I just randomly, you know, sometimes you just like pop awake and you have no idea why you just woke up. Yeah, that's what happened. So I said, I do have videos to film. Let me just pop upstairs, film one really quickly, and I'll go back to sleep. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna add this little robot onto my basic black square. Looks good. And let me go ahead and get my HB to you. Happy birthday to you. Remember the first stamp set I ever saw with that HB to you? I was like, what does that mean? It took me forever. I had to Google it, actually. I was like, HB to you. Yeah. True story. Okay, so I'm just gonna gently put that down. Oh, come on. I think I'm pressing too hard. Okay, there we go. And make sure I have them where I want them. I think that is where I want those. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna press. Then I've got this black ribbon. This is the glittered organdy ribbon. I love this ribbon. And it's got this beautiful, hopefully that's focused. I can't see, my camera's up so high. Hopefully you can see all that sparkle in there. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna take a very small piece of this. Let's see, maybe about that much. And I'm just going to fold it like so. I'm gonna pop it right behind my basic black. Just to kind of fill this little open space that's right here. We'll just kind of focus your, or I don't know, it does something to the eye. Okay. And just put a few dimensionals to hold it in place. Alrighty, and I'm just going to put this right about, yeah, right about there, and give that a good press. And then I'm going to finish this little guy off with one of my rhinestone basic jewels. I'm gonna put a large one right here on that little circle on his antenna, that open circle. I'm just gonna pop that there. Okay, so there it is, you guys. That finishes up this fun card. I just love it. This little robot is so cute. So I'd love to know which version is your favorite, the Magenta Madness or the Mango Melody. I think they're both really, really fun. I just love this Rainbow Glimmer paper. I don't know, I feel like, I think this little Magenta Madness one is my favorite, but I do love them both. Just really, really fun. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget, again, you can find all of the products that I used for today's project and the measurements linked over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below in the video description. And I do actually have all of the products that I used also linked down below in the video description, where you can just click straight from this video tutorial. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you joining me today. I hope that you've enjoyed, and please stay tuned. I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.